Hello students, welcome to your English class. I'm your English teacher Shabina Khan. Today I'm going to teach you chapter number 3, The Little Girl from your Beehive book. This chapter is actually written by Catherine Mansfield. Catherine Mansfield, she born on 14th October 1888 and died on 9th January 1923. She was a prominent New Zealand modernist short story writer who was born and brought up in colonial New Zealand and wrote under the pen name of Catherine Mansfield. At 19, Mansfield left New Zealand and settled in the United Kingdom. She settled there and where she became a friend of writers such as D.H. Lawrence and Virginia Woolf. Catherine Mansfield was New Zealand's most internationally famous author. She was a writer of short stories, poetry, letters, journals, reviews, etc. And she changed the way the short story was written in the English language. She was a rebel and modernist who lived her short life for 34 years to the full. Her life spanned a time when gender roles for women underwent a radical change. And in 1917, she was diagnosed with extra pulmonary tuberculosis, which led to her death at the age of 34 only. So, introduction of this was about the author Catherine Mansfield. Now, come to the story. This story is about a little girl uh, written by Catherine Mansfield. Her name was Kezia. The author comments on children's perspectives of others, including their parents also. They actually observe their behavior and form their opinions about them. This largely affects their mutual behavior, and little Kezia too fears her father and has formed a negative image about him in her mind. That's why she stuttered while talking to him. She used to fear him a lot and hesitates coming in front of him even. But once she received a affectionate treatment from him and all her fears disappeared and she began to think of him differently. So the summary of this chapter is all fathers are not alike. Some show their love and affections for their children and play with them, and others also love and care for their children, but they show it by working hard for them and giving them instructions and advice. So, what kind of father do you have, students? Maybe some of you have very loving father, some of you have a friendly father, and some of you have mm, a strict father, just like Kezia. So Kezia had second type of father. Kezia's father belonged to the second category. He was very strict. Kezia always avoided her father and he was a figure of fear for her. She always feared before him, before she always feared to him and she always avoided to come in front of him. Kezia's grandfather always encouraged her to talk with her parents, but Kezia always found them busy because they all were busy. Her mother and father both were busy, and one day Kezia's grandmother suggested her to gift her father in a pin cushion of yellow silk on his birthday. Kezia made it and she needed something to stuff the pin cushion. She searched for some papers also, then she found some sheets also, tore them and filled in the cushion. And those papers contained the speech of her father, which was to be delivered the next day. And there was a hue and cry in the house. The people were missing, everyone at whom was questioned. Kezia did not tell a lie. She confessed that she had to turn the papers, and her father punished her. Hours later, she sobbed when she cried a lot. What did God make my father for? What did God make fathers for? She thought so. According to her, he was just like a giant who had long hands, and just because of that too she used to afraid him a lot. There was another family in the neighborhood. Kezia's always found the McDonald happy because Mr. McDonald always played with his five children. So there was a McDonald family over there, and Mr. McDonald always played with his five children. And Kezia thought there were different sort of fathers. And one day, Kezia's mother was admitted in a hospital, and her grandmother had to go there. She was left alone. Kezia had a nightmare, and she saw Bucho with a knife and rope. Then she screamed and woke up her father. She took Kezia with him and asked her to rub her feet against his legs to get them warm. Kezia found him harder than grandmother. She realized that her father had to work harder. He was too tired to play with her. Now she began to understand him, and she felt that her hatred for him had been all wrong. So, and Kijia was a little girl who feared her father very much, and she was afraid of him because she thought he was like a giant due to his big hands, a big neck, and a large mouth. She always tried to avoid him because she thought he must be really a cruel, but in actually he was not a cruel person. He was very loving father, but he was busy because he was working hard to earn their livelihood, for their better future, for Kizia's better future, for their family better future. So that was the chapter, students. I hope you have understood the summary, and now come to the chapter question answers. First of all, you have to read this chapter and try to understand the chapter, because I have told you the summary. Now you can now understand very well about the chapter. You have to learn at least summary, and after this we have to do some questions for you, and you have to do word meanings also, because if you learn word meanings, then it make it easy for you. It will be very easy to learn all the questions, and you can learn all these word meanings which have been given here in your book. Here, a figure to be feared, it means a person to be feared. And slip down, come down quietly and unwillingly. Here, given it up means stop doing it. Another is uh, wretched means unhappy, on the brink of suicide, about to commit suicide. So other word meanings are also given here, students. You have to do all the word meanings, and after this, uh, again I will we will do one by one all the paragraphs of this chapter. So that's it for today, students. I hope you liked it, and bye for now. Have a nice day.